December.
Strange pneumonia cases reported.
Roger that.
January.
We discovered a new virus.
So what?
It's dangerous.
It's only a flu.
Wear a mask.
Don't wear a mask.
Stay at home.
December.
Strange pneumonia cases reported.
Roger that.
January.
We discovered a new virus.
So what?
It's dangerous.
It's only a flu.
Wear a mask.
Don't wear a mask.
Stay at home.
It's violating human rights.
Building temporary hospitals.
It's a concentration camp.
Built in 10 days.
So what?
Time to lockdown.
Barbaric.
February.
It's overwhelming our medical system.
Look how backward China is.
The virus is killing doctors.
Typical third world.
It's airborne.
It'll magically go away in April.
Everyone stay at home.
Violation of human rights.
March.
Our numbers are now dropping.
Impossible. Look at Italy.
We wore masks.
You lied to us.
We made our data public.
You kept everything secret.
Your people are now dying.
You didn't warn us.
We said it was dangerous.
You lied.
April.
We said it was airborne.
You gave false data. Why didn't you warn us?
We said it was dangerous.
The virus is not dangerous, but millions of Chinese are dead. Even though the virus is not dangerous, we are correct. Even though we contradict ourselves.
Gosh, just listen to yourself.
That's right. You lied. We did nothing for 3 months. And because the WHO agrees with China, we're cutting funding for the WHO.
Are you listening to yourselves?
We are always correct, even though we contradict ourselves.
That's what I love best about you Americans. Your consistency.
Alright, this is Jeremiah 49:7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Most High Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back. Dwell deep, O inhabitants of the den, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time I will visit him. Alright. In verse 15, it says, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. Alright. Verse 17, also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. Alright, and then verse 18, it says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Most High Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall Son of Man dwell in it. Alright, and then one more. This is Joel 3:19. It says, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in the land. Alright, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, starting at verse 2. It says, a bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Most High Yahweh, even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Most High Yahweh. An Ammonite or Moabite shall not enter into the congregation of the Most High Yahweh. Even to their 10th generation shall they not enter into the congregation of the Most High Yahweh forever. Alright, so the children of Lot, you so-called Japanese and Chinese, will not be a part of the kingdom of heaven. Alright, you're meant to be servants in the kingdom of heaven. Alright. back on me now. So as y'all just seen in that video, all right, what these dirty Moabites are doing, you know what I'm saying? Eating all those unclean creatures, beasts of the field that are not meant for consumption, all right? This is Psalms chapter 16, verse 8. It says, Moab is my washpipe. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistia triumph thou because of me. All right. And then when you go down to Psalms 83, let me get that right quick. Because this is talking about the enemies of the Israelites. When you read the whole chapter. When you go up to verse 2, it says, For lo, thine enemies make atonement, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. All right. And the thee that is referring to is the Israelites, all right? It's Yahweh, Yahweh Yahweh Shai and his people, which would be you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, so when you read verse 3, it says, They have taken crafty counsel against my people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. All right, and these are the people, the nation that are confederate against the Israelites. It says the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes. All right, so they just named those nations right there. The Edom, that would be the so-called white man. The Ishmaelites would be the so-called Arabs or the Persians. And Moab would be the so-called Chinese, all right, and the Hagarenes would be Hamites. But it's just going to show that all these nations came together and they are joined together, all right? Because when you go on down to verse 8, it says, Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah, all right? And the children of Lot is Ammon and Moab, all right? The so-called Chinese and Japanese, all right? Let me go back. All right, so we go back again. So we prove that. This is Psalms 108 and 9. It says, Moab is my washpipe. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Over Philistia will I triumph. That's the same thing we read in Psalms a while ago. All right. All right, now we're going to read this is Isaiah 25 and 10. It says, no, before we get that, this is Isaiah 16 and 13. It says, This is the word that the Most High Yahweh has spoken concerning Moab since that time. All right, verse 14, it says, But now the Most High Yahweh has spoken, saying, Within 3 years, as the years of a hireling, and the glory of Moab shall be condemned with all their great multitude, and the remnant shall be very small and feeble. All right, verse 20, Isaiah 25 and 10 says, For in this mountain shall the hand of the Most High Yahweh rest, and Moab shall be trodden down under him, even as straw is trodden down from the dunghill. All right, so Moab is going to be trodden down the same way, you know what I'm saying, Esau and the rest of these nations are going to be trodden down. All right, they're going into captivity. All right, and to prove that, let's go to 2nd Esdras chapter 16, starting at the top. It says, Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. All right, and Moab, you know what I'm saying, will be over there in Asia. All right, so continuing on, it says, Gird up yourselves with clothes of sack and hair, bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. All right, so Moab, all right, is going to be destroyed too. All right, not their whole land, but them as a nation, they're going to suffer a lot of death the same way a lot of, you know what I'm saying, these other nations are going to suffer a lot of death because they are going to be gathered in the valley of Jehoshaphat, as it reads in Joel chapter 3. All right, verse 3, it says, A sword is sent upon you, who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? All right, and that's why the coronavirus, all right, it fucked up they land and they people as well. All right, it fucked up the people over there the same way it's destroying the people over here. All right, and that's because when you read verse 1 again, it says, Woe, which means destruction, unto Babylon, Asia, Egypt, and Syria. All right, so verse 6, it says, May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in stubble when it has begun to burn. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is sending these plagues on these nations of people. All right, so we're going to close out with that. We don't need to make this too long. Give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Kakadash, Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and run in this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.